All right, we welcome you to tonight's game here at Cienega High School. We've got the Cienega Bobcats taking on the Buena Colts, and it is the last home game of the night, and that can only mean one thing: senior night.
Not only is it seniors night, Alec, by the way, I'm Alyssa Lubin.
Alec White.
And not only is it senior night, as you said, but it's also homecoming. And so this puts a lot of pressure on these 2-6 Bobcats to pull out a win here.
Cienega has yet to win at home this season. They are 0-4 at home, 2-2 on the road, and they look to beat a Buena Colts team that has struggled to win anywhere this season.
Yeah, Buena coming into this game 0-8. Cienega's only wins coming at Tucson High and at CDO. I was at the CDO game and I watched them pull that one out. You know, they almost gave up a lead there towards the end of the fourth quarter, had to pull that back together, had to pull themselves back together and really fight to get this team their first win of the season coming mid-season. And then at Tucson High, I was not able to make that game. However, I did hear the score was 10-7, and they definitely fought out a nail-biter at the end there after giving up a 7-0 lead at the end of second half.
Indeed. So we're going to go down the line for senior night tonight. You may have seen our pregame show, but just in case you missed it, we're going to go through the Cienega seniors. We've got Nico Abeda, number 2. Oh, and we've got a special video, actually.
Christopher Buxton, 23, running back, corner.
Brandon Cross, number 11, linebacker.
Wyatt Dansby, 20, tailback.
Diego Olivo, 18, wide receiver.
Fred Gilliland, number 62, offensive and defensive line.
Gabe Flynn, number 36, outside linebacker.
George Torres, 13, safety.
Gilbert Nandez, 52, right tackle.
Julian Guzman, 42, middle linebacker, fullback.
Dylan Howell, number 24, cornerback.
Jacob Francisco Bernal, 35, linebacker.
Jacob Hackett, 17, kicker and punter.
Joe Gutierrez, 22, tailback, corner.
Tristan Jury, 3, wide receiver.
Walker Forgetti, number 5, quarterback.
Mason Craig, 80, tight end.
Miguel Gonzalez, number 4, quarterback.
Nathan Peterson, number 10, wide receiver.
Ezra Nava, number 27, linebacker.
Nick Rossi, number 8, wide receiver. Nico Abeda, number 2, slot free safety.
Noah Nunez, 32, linebacker.
Corey Pfeiffer, 70, left guard.
Eddie Benson, 72, the right guard.
Antonio Moreno, 66, center.
Will Walker, 33, middle linebacker.
Trey Bimbo, number 61, linebacker.
I'd like to thank Coach Wiedemeyer for being there since day one of freshman year.
I thank all my family and friends for supporting me. I'd like to thank Drake for his diss towards Meek Mill. Really made my year.
I would like to thank my family, my girlfriend, my coaches, training staff, managers, and anyone who's been part of this program, and Mark Fontana for all the food he's given us.
I would like to thank my parents for supporting me and also the Burley boys.
I'd like to thank my family. I would like to especially thank Dina Katawi and God.
I'd like to thank my family for the love and support they've given me throughout the last 4 years, and I'd like to thank Barack Hussein Obama.
I'd like to thank my family for their continued support, my coaches for everything they've done for me, everything they've taught me. And I like Tristan Jury.
I want to thank my mom and dad and my sisters for supporting me. Love you guys, and thank you for all you've done.
I'd like to thank my mom and my dad. That's it.
I'd like to thank my mom and my dad for supporting me through all 4 years of high school and keeping me in student council and football.
I'd like to thank my mom for always being there for me and for pushing me to be a better person on and off the field, as well as being an athlete.
I'd like to thank my parents and coaches for all the support and help they've done, and also my Lord and Savior, Will Walker.
I'd like to thank Coach Wiedemeyer and my parents for being there for me since day one.
I'd like to thank all my friends and family for all the support they have given me through the season.
I'd like to thank my dad for all the support he's given me throughout the years, and especially Mark Fontana for everything he's done for us. Thank you.
I'd like to thank my coaches, my friends, and my family.
I'd like to thank all my family for everything they've done for me and all my previous football coaches.
I'd like to thank my parents for always pushing me to be a better person on and off the field.
I'd also like to thank my coaches and my dad for always pushing me to be a better athlete.
I'd like to thank especially my brothers. That when they came here, they taught me how to love football and how to love Cienega. I'd also like to thank Coach Johnson, even though he's not with us this year. He taught me a real good discipline idea and that I need to keep it in my daily life.
I'd like to thank my mom and dad, especially my dad who's been there since freshman year. I'd like to thank my teammates, Coach Nugent, Coach Hassey, and all the coaches for being there for me and helping me through the way of the football season.
I want to thank my mom and dad for all the support they give me, and for Coach Holly and Coach Howard for doing such a great job with coaching.
I'd like to thank my parents for supporting me in the past 4 years.
I just want to thank my dad and my mom for helping me through like tough times, and my brother Sessa for guiding me, and the Lord for answering my questions.
I'd like to thank my parents for supporting me and my teammates for going through the year with me.
First of all, I'd like to thank the big man upstairs. I'd like to thank my family, the coaching staff, training staff, and most of all, my brothers on the field.
I'd like to thank my family, coaching staff, training staff, managers, and Bobcat TV for everything they've contributed to me for the last 4 seasons.
Wait, hold up.
Dylan Howell, number 24.
God!
I'd like to thank my parents.
Ah, dang it!
Alright, verbatim, number 2. Pretty safe.
All right, well, that was a great video, and I'm sure the seniors of Cienega are going to give everything they have tonight, try to pull out a win.
I like how all of the seniors walked out onto the field right now to, I guess, present captains. There are 27 captains on the field tonight.
Yep. Cienega sporting their new black jerseys, the personalized names on the back. Those are looking sharp tonight. Wearing copper helmets with the white pants, black trim. Buena going also with a different look. White on white with a dark blue and bright orange stripe going across the helmet. So a new look for Buena as well. And we are shortly underway.
So what do you think are going to be the key matchups in this game tonight?
Well, I think Cienega's got to get some tempo moving early. Their offense has been lackluster this year. They need to get the ball on the ground. That's ground and pound. They've got 3 great tailbacks, Aaron Sauls, Wyatt Dansby, and Nico Jordan. They got to get those guys, get some momentum for them. And then I think quarterback Tyler Ham has just got to be efficient, do what he's asked to do, and just not turn the ball over.
So last week at Tucson High, Cienega played Walker Forgetti at quarterback. Do you think that added stability to their offensive lineup, or do you think that they'll go with Tyler Hammonds tonight as their primary quarterback?
I'm not sure. We've seen Walker Forgetti a couple of times. He hasn't been great. You know, he definitely got the win against Tucson, but he's a fragile quarterback. You know, not very big, likes to work out of the pocket. So if he takes a hit, there's always that possibility of him getting injured. And with Tyler Hammonds, he's not as gifted athletically as Walker Forgetti, but Hammonds is still capable of making throws on the field from the pocket. And I think it's just Nugent's going to have to find out which quarterback he likes better for this offense tonight.
Yeah, you see Walker Forgetti there on the sideline warming up, doing his sprints and his cuts, trying to get that hamstring warm, which is what he injured early in the season, reason he didn't play in his first few games of his season, his senior year. Personally, for me, I think that the key to this game will be the wide receivers of Cienega. Who's able to get open? Who's able to come back to the quarterback and help the quarterback when the offensive line breaks down? Who's able to make plays off the ball, off the catch? Who's able to get those extra run yards? Who's more willing in this game? I believe is the winner. And you know what they say? Senior night produces some weird results. I mean, if you look at girls volleyball, for instance. Salrita beating Sabino on Sabino senior night. That was a crazy upset. We've seen it before in all sports, and we can see it again tonight. So let's see what Buena's got here.
Certainly. The Buena has won the toss and elected to receive. And to kick it off is Jeremy Meeker-Hackett. A high kick from Meeker-Hackett, fielded at the 1-yard line by Buena. Takes it along the right side, cuts across the 15, and down around the 16-yard line. So So Buena will set up shop inside their own 20. And with that, we're going to take a look at some of the Buena starters. At quarterback, we've got number 8, Chris McGuire. At wide receiver, we've got number 6, Marceli Vereen. At running back, we got number 10 and Anthony Guerrero Cinzuros. And also at quarterback, the starting quarterback, McGuire was the backup. We've got Braxton Bennett. He is a senior and a team captain, number 15. Buena apparently making a switch at quarterback tonight. Last week's starter Braxton Bennett has been benched in favor of Chris McGuire, the aforementioned backup. But he will be the starter tonight. And on the first 2 plays, Buena unable to get any offensive rhythm. It's going to be 3rd and long.
Yeah, you're looking at right now, they tried to run the, I guess, fake QB sneak twice now, or fake QB keeper both to the right side of your field, bottom half of your field, and Cienega read that way too well. Cienega's been reading that well. Cienega's been reading the run well. Cienega has been stopping the run well. However, they're going to have to go to the air right here. Mason Craig, that was aggressive. Holy cow.
What a play by Mason. Bringing down McGuire for the sack.
Alec, he didn't just bring that guy down, he threw him 3 yards back. Talk about being aggressive on senior night and really making a statement here. I think these seniors want to be something to be remembered.
Yeah, Mason Craig not known for his defense. He's been mainly positioned at wide receiver and tight end this season, making a great defensive play, forcing the Colts to punt here on their first drive. Back to receive the punt is number 3, Tristan Jury. Snap barely gets off, and it's going to be a safety as the punter stepped on the white in the back of the end zone, couldn't get the punt off, and that's a safety.
Cienega puts their first 2 points up on the board in the first, 40 seconds of the game?
Yeah, and as you said, crazy things happen on senior night, and within the first 4 plays of the game, we've got our first safety of any Cienega game that they've played in this year.
You know, safeties are uncommon in football. Any football fan knows that it's once in a great lifetime for a player that you cause a safety. And I believe Mason Craig just caused that safety. Mason Craig definitely got his defense, got his feet moving, saw that quarterback, saw red, and just charged.
Yeah, on that last punt, the snap was high, forcing the punter to take a step backwards, and he was already backed up in his own end zone, and that poor snap just caused him to step out of bounds, and Cienega will take it. They got a 2-0 lead.
Great way for the Cienega to start this game. Again, like you said earlier in the pregame show, Cienega's been struggling to start their offense. Starting that offense has always been a problem, but it looks to me like they got their foot on the pedal tonight, and it's pedal to the metal. All gas, all go, all day long.
So Buena will kick it off from their own 20-yard line. Number 5, Ryan Grimm, set to kick it off. Number 3, Tristan Jury, and number 20, Wyatt Dansby, stand at their own 15-yard line, ready to receive the kick. Solid kick from Grimm is going to be fielded at the 24-yard line by Dansby. Dansby cuts across the 40-yard line. He's near midfield, and he's brought down right at midfield. Return of 26 yards.
All right, before this next offensive segment, I'd like to send it down to Julian Summers, our sideline reporter tonight. Julian?
Guys, I'm down here, and as you can see, we have a lot new uniforms, and they have the players' names on the back. So in a way, this is kind of, as it is senior night, it is the seniors' goodbye gift, and it's a really sweet gesture. We're coming off a big win from Tucson High, and we're hoping to keep that streak going. And it's homecoming and senior night here, so the crowd is electric. I'll let you guys get back to it. Thank you.
Thank you, Julian. All right, Cienega's on offense. Alec?
Walker Forgetti will start at quarterback. He's got 2 backs in the backfield. It's going to be a handoff to the right side to Wyatt Dansby, and Dansby gets across midfield. Pickup of 3. Walker Forgetti on the season. He's got 4 games under his belt for 17 completions on 31 attempts for 182 yards, averaging 45 yards per game and 1 touchdown on the season. So Walker Forgetti brings a new addition to this offense. He's got that speed, kind of a mobile quarterback, so you might see him outside the pocket like he is here. And he's going to scramble on second down, and he finds his man along the far sideline for a first down. That's caught by number 81. 81, Skylar Kavanaugh.
You know, that looked to me like his foot got a little close on that line of scrimmage there. But definitely a great play, something that Cienega's offense has been missing, somebody that can roll out of the pocket and make those plays. He very well could have taken that ball out of bounds for 4 or 5 yards, continued to look down the field and saw his man. Skylar Kavanaugh with a great set of hands right there.
It's going to be a pitch to Dansby to the left on first down. Dansby's got a hole. He's across the 25, down inside the 25 to the 23-yard line.
Great stiff arm there by Dansby to knock number 1, Gianni Terrell, straight to the ground.
There is a flag on the play. Shot block on Cienega, so that's going to negate what would have been a good pickup and a first down. So it's going to be first and 25 on the chop block.
Explain to our audience, Alec, what a chop block is.
A chop block is when one of the offensive linemen or one of the blocking wide receivers goes too low on a defender. They go for their knees and take their legs out from underneath them, and that's illegal. They've been high school football is trying to make it more safe for athletes, and they've tried to eliminate targeting a player's lower body, and so that was what caused a flag on that play.
Always good to see the AIA stepping in and making new rules. Concussions, injuries, always a big thing in this sport.
For sure, for sure. So first and 25 from the 50. It's going to be a reverse handoff here, fake pitch. But Will Walker unable to get anywhere on that play. It's going to be a loss of 2.
Talk about a great read by Buena. After that play, I counted 4 Buena defenders that were not involved in bringing Will the Tank Walker to the ground. That was a great read on Buena's defense. Way to crash the ball, way to crash the runner, and way to seal off that line to stop him from getting the corner.
Yeah, after a couple plays, running plays to Dansby, they didn't fall for the fake. 5 wide receivers for Forgetti. He's going to roll to his right. He's going to take off now. And not a lot of room for Walker as he gets a pickup of 3 down to the 49-yard line of Buena. So third and 24 coming up.
Well, I mean, all the Cats can do at this point is go to the air, and you see Skylar Kavanaugh, their big tight end, coming in. You've got number 3, Tristan Jury, in the game. Number 33, Will Walker. And I believe you also have Nico Jordan in the game.
Yeah, number 9, Nico Jordan checks in.
Looks to be a screen pass.
Flag on the play, delay a game.
So flag on the play. It's going to be a delay a game against Cienega. So that's going to back him up even further. So after a few good plays by Cienega, they are unable to make good use of their field position, and it's going to be third and very long. And it's just going to be a simple rollout to the left by Forgetti. Throw across the sideline. That's complete to Jury. And Jury gets across the 35, but it's not going to be enough for a first down.
Talk about throwing across your body and taking one for the team. Walker Forgetti ran that all the way to the opposing sideline. If you watched, his first roll was to the top of your screen. Rolls it back to the bottom of his screen, seeing 3 Buena defenders crashing that side of the field, and then throws across his body while taking a hit from a huge Buena defender to connect with Tristan Jury on that pass. Talk about an athlete.
Yeah, Walker Forgetti's certainly a great athlete. And you can see early on that Cienega wants to use him as a very mobile quarterback. Reminds me a little bit of Russell Wilson. You know, always keeping his eyes downfield, not taking big hits, just trying to find the open man and not worry about taking off.
If I'm Buena's defense right now, am I thinking that Cienega's going for this being so close? Am I thinking that Meeker Hackett's going to kick a field goal from this range? Because this is within his range. They're at the 35. He's kicked a 45-yarder, a 47-yarder this season.
Yes, he has, and he's warming up on the sideline. Nathan Peterson, the snapper, getting warm as well. So if they're going to kick it, he's definitely going to be ready, but it looks as if the offense is going to trot back onto the field for this 4th down.
This 4th down conversion is huge. Talk about a momentum swinger here. Cienega with the safety in the first 40 seconds of the game, putting 2 points on the board early. 1st and 10 on this possession would negate any attempt at regaining the momentum that Buena has had on this defensive set. This defense has put up some good plays for their offense here, trying to stop them.
4th and 8. Forgetty's going to roll to his right. Will Walker blocking for him. It's a pass. That's complete to Tristan Jury. Jury inside the 25 to the 21-yard line, and that's a 1st down. Great play call design right there. Tristan Jury, great route running, came across the field in stride with Walker Forgetty, and just great connection and chemistry between those two so far.
Talk about confidence in the pocket. That is something that Cienega has been missing. I guess it's not really in the pocket. I guess it's behind the center. Confidence behind the center as a quarterback. That's something that Cienega has been missing all season, and Walker Forgetty looks confident right now as a quarterback.
Yes, he does. On 1st down, it's going to be a handoff up the middle to Dansby, and Dansby's got a hole, and he's tackled at the 19-yard line.
I think he thought he was gone. Way to keep those legs moving, though, by Dansby.
He had a great block by Will Walker, but Dansby unable to spring free of the tackle.
2nd 2 Cats.
Mason Craig in the game now. He's been a factor in the red zone.
Bottom of your screen. It's going to be a fake to Dansby. Walker Forgetty on the keep, but he goes nowhere. Stuffed by the Buena Colts front 4.
Forgetty with the keeper back to the line of scrimmage. Maybe a loss of 1. 3rd short Cats.
So Cienega just needed a couple yards here. Probably looking for Tristan Jury here at the bottom of your screen. Mason Craig lined up next to him.
No running backs in the backfield with Forgetty. They're going to send Jury in motion. It's going to be a fake to Jury, and Forgetty up the middle. He's got going. Touchdown Bobcats.
And there's a flag on the play. Looked to me like a horse collar.
Touchdown Cats, flag on the play.
See if it stands. Cienega celebrating like it will stand.
Touchdown Cats.
Touchdown is good. Personal foul on Buena for the face mask. That'll be added on to the kickoff. But touchdown Bobcats, and they get out to an 8-0 lead on that great play by Walker Forgetty.
Talk about running tough. You would have never known that that kid had a hamstring injury to start his season. Like you said, only 4 games under his belt. Watch this run right now. That run, if you're watching it on your screen, or watched it on your screen, excuse me, we're watching it in a 30-second delay. But if you watch this run, this kid ran tough. He had no fear. And playing with a hamstring injury like that through the first couple of games and then sitting out for that many games, coming back on a fake! On a fake! Cienega gets the 2-point conversion. No. They're going to say Jacob Meeker Hackett lifted his knee.
So the fake field goal attempt does not go as planned. Meeker Hackett looking around like, what did I do? But I'm sure he'll get an explanation from one of the coaches on the sideline or one of the referees. Either way, that attempt on a 2 points is no good. So with 5:20 remaining here in the first quarter, Cienega leads by a score of 8-0.
That was... I'm no rule expert when it comes to 2-point conversions. But I think I'm a little confused here.
Yeah, I am too. From the looks of it, it seems like as a kicker, you can't initiate like you are going to kick the ball. You have to sell the fake and be a part of the fake. You can't act like you're kicking the ball. So I think that's what Meeker Hackett did, is that he initiated and made it seem like he was going to kick the ball, when in reality it was the long snapper, Nick Grossi, rolling out with the football. Either way,
it was a well-designed play.
Yep. Copper Thunder Marching Band on their feet, playing the fight song and getting everybody ready for the kickoff. And after the face mask against Buena, the kickoff will be moved to the Buena 45-yard line.
We've seen Meeker Hackett kick bombs to that 5-yard line.
I think he's going to try to kick it through the uprights, just as a exclamation point.
And he does.
He does. It's good, but no points.
Just showing the leg there of Meeker Hackett, showing that he can kick that 45-yarder. It wasn't going to be short by any means. That ball sailed straight through the middle.
No, Meeker Hackett, one of the best all-around kickers in Arizona, one of the most powerful legs here in Tucson. Definitely has a chance to succeed at the next level in college.
Yeah, definitely. And what I think sets Meeker Hackett apart is that he's very consistent. I don't think I've ever seen Meeker Hackett have a bad game.
No, and I was out here. We had cross-country practice the other day as Will Walker gets a monster sack on the quarterback. Just took him straight to the ground. But I was out here for cross-country, and football practice was going on, and Meeker Hackett was on the far side of the field, like almost an out of bounds at the 20-yard line, and he was kicking these field goals, like just curving them inside the upright like it was nothing. And it's just unbelievable what this kid can do, and
he definitely puts in the dedication and the hard work.
One of the true bright spots on this team this year.
Good student. Definitely has the grades to go to the next level, and I know that the U of A has been looking at him and talking to him. So definitely wish that kid the best of luck in the near future.
And it's picked off. Tristan Jury takes it to the house. Touchdown! Pick six.
Talk about senior night. These seniors are making a mark on senior night. We've got a safety caused by Mason Craig.
He's a senior.
He's a senior. He's a senior tight end. He doesn't even play defense regularly. That guy causes a senior, throws the quarterback down at the 2-yard line, forces the high snap, and then the punter steps out of bounds. Cienega, safety. First 2 points of the game in the first 40 seconds. Now Tristan Jury with the pick six after Walker Forgetti, the other senior, the quarterback, the guy that came back 4 games ago, won against Tucson High, runs it in for a touchdown. 3 seniors, 3 great plays, and Jacob Hackett.
This time, Cienega does not go for the fake field goal. Fake extra point, excuse me. Meeker Hackett just boots it through, and Cienega leads 15-0 with 4:33 remaining in the first quarter.
So we've seen games similar to this, right, Alec? We saw the Marcos Deniza game. That one did not obviously go in Cienega's favor. We were sitting here saying touchdown Marcos Deniza for 45 minutes of just pure agony. That game, I don't think I'd ever seen Cienega football play such, I don't want to say a difficult game, but just, the team was good. We weren't able to match up. However, tonight, everything seems to be going Cienega's way. Cienega is playing defense well. They're playing offense well. They're struggling a little bit, but Walker Forgetti is finding the solutions as a quarterback tonight. And Meeker Hackett putting the exclamation point by kicking that 45-yard kickoff, thanks to the face mask penalty, straight through the uprights.
Going all the way to 2.
If this was Cienega's first game, I would tell you Cienega is going to playoffs right now. My question to Nugent is, where's this team been all season?
Yeah, now we got number 44, Aaron Eros, with the kickoff. He's a senior, he's a junior actually. We're taking him out, Meeker Hackett out for the kickoff, letting Eros get a chance. And the kickoff from Buena is taken to the 22-yard line.
Walker Forgetti seems to be on the sideline there, laying on his back, probably stretching out a cramp Charlie horse. But Dina Katawi and the training staff, I don't think that these boys or any of the sports at Cienega can thank her enough. She does so much for Cienega sports. It's incredible. So thank you, Dina Katawi, for everything that you do.
And a bobbled snap here on first down, and it's going to be another sack by this Bobcat defense. They bring McGuire to the ground.
Skylar Kavanaugh, Cienega's other tight end, is in on that one.
Loss of about 8.
It's going to be a loss of 8 on the play. That bobbled snap, and then Cienega's front four and the linebacker Skylar Kavanaugh just came roaring through the offensive line. 2nd down and 18. Another high snap. It's going to be a screen pass to the left side. Gang tackled out around close to the 20-yard line.
If I am not mistaken, I believe that is Buena's first pass completion and first positive yardage of the game.
Yes.
It has taken them 8 minutes and 30 seconds roughly to get positive yards, a testament to the Cienega's senior-led defense.
McGuire, inexperienced at quarterback for Buena. He's only had 8 attempts on the year. And now he's scrambling for his life. And that pass is incomplete. He was harassed there by Will Walker as he tried to complete it. Tristan Jury on the defense. But as I was saying, McGuire, only 8 passing attempts on the year, only 1 completion for 11 yards, and that's only prior to this game. So he's very inexperienced at quarterback. So that could be part of the problem here tonight. But either way, this Bobcat defense is stepping up and playing inspired football through the first quarter so far.
Yeah, causing another 3 and out here. You know, Buena's punt team on the punt. Punter almost in his own end zone inside the 5-yard line. Another high snap to their punter as well. Almost blocked.
Jury unable to make things happen on that punt.
Jury wanted to take off with that ball. He saw a hole and he was going to go for it. Slipped, fell, and that was the end of that run.
Awesome. All right, so 2:47 here in the first quarter. Cienega has the ball close to midfield. Walker Forgetti with 3 running backs, and it's going to be a handoff to Dansby. Dansby's got running room again. Dansby along the sideline, and finally gets out of bounds at the 28-yard line. Great pickup from Dansby. Gain of about 30 on the play.
That was a great run there. You know, again, showing that if Cienega can get that edge, Cienega will take that edge all the way down the sideline as far as they can. Buena not as fast as Cienega, as you can tell here in this game early, but they got to seal that edge if they want to be competitive in this game.
Another 3 running back set. That ball is complete to Nathan Peterson. And Peterson fighting along the sideline. He gets a first down. So great second effort there by number 10, Nathan Peterson, to fight for extra yardage after it looked like he was going to be stopped short.
Yeah, catch him during girls basketball season. He'll commentate with us this year. Great guy, great player, great athlete.
It's going to be a pitch to the right to Dansby. Dansby cuts upfield. Dansby almost had a touchdown. He had one man to beat, but was tackled before he could get into more open space.
Talk about agility. That kid is quick.
Yeah.
His feet keep moving. His feet keep driving. His legs keep pushing him. But when I watch him, I feel like he's just tiptoeing on water. He's ridiculously quick. His cuts are clean, and he makes defenders miss.
Shout out to this offensive line right now. They're creating some big holes for Dansby to run through right now. Another 3 running back set. It's going to be, once again, a handoff to Dansby. And Dansby gets inside the 5-yard line down to the 4.
Again, those legs kept moving. He bounced off a couple of defenders there and kept moving. Probably would have been stopped short, but ended up getting positive yardage with that last dive. All right, so you got Nathan Peterson to the bottom of your screen, and his long arms caught a pass over Basha, at Basha, the only touchdown of the game. And then Tristan Jury to the top of your screen.
It's going to be another handoff to Dansby. And this time, he has nowhere to go. Maybe gets a yard on the play.
So your score is 15-0. Cienega in the red zone here, driving again with 1 minute left on the clock. Skylar Kavanaugh coming back in for the Bobcats.
Third goal, Cienega.
Third and 4, time running down in the first quarter, 40 seconds. It's going to be another handoff to Dansby, and Dansby gets in for the touchdown. Touchdown, Cienega.
They're on fire.
Yeah, third touchdown of the quarter. 21-0, and Bobcats smell a rout coming on.
A much-needed win here for Cienega on senior night. Kind of give these seniors a really big push as to, you know, what they've been fighting for all season, what they've been playing for all season. And their season's not done after tonight. They still have to play South Point at South Point, which is going to be a very difficult win. But why not make the statement while you can? 22-0 with 37 seconds left to go in this first quarter. I haven't seen these Bobcats play this good since last year against Post and Butte at home.
Yeah, indeed. They've had a remarkable game at home so far. Not even done with the first quarter, and they lead by 3 possessions. 4 seniors making a big impact so far. Mason Craig, Walker Forgetti with the touchdown, Tristan Jury with the pick 6, and now Wyatt Dansby with at least 40 rushing yards on this last drive. Gets into the end zone for another touchdown.
And you can't forget everyone's favorite kicker. I mean, Meeker Hackett.
Yeah.
He not only wins games, but he wins hearts. You know, him and I have this outstanding joke where I told him I'd never date a kicker. I'd never talk to a kicker because, I mean, they have one job. And like Zendejas did at the U of A, they screw up sometimes. I've never seen Meeker Hackett screw up, but he walks past me and he'll say volleyball player, and I'll walk past him and I'll kind of snicker and say kicker. So if you ever see me say kicker to Meeker Hackett, just know it's in all fun.
Good run back by the Buena Colts. They get close to the 30-yard line.
So it's the Cienega's defense's turn now to put these Buena Colts in their place, to keep them in their place for the next 29.5 seconds. I think they're fully capable of it tonight. They've shown that they're fully capable of it tonight. And, I mean, when you got both your tight ends out there playing defense and they're making good things happen, why fix something that's not broken? So Mason Craig and Skylar Kavanaugh are on the field again.
Oh, of course. It's going to be a handoff straight up the middle to the fullback.
You know, if I've seen one thing improve this season, if I had to list one thing that I've seen improve this season from these Bobcats, I couldn't. So I'm going to list 2. I've seen their morale improve. When they get into tough situations, they don't back down. They keep fighting, they keep striving, they keep working. And I've seen their tackling improve. From their first game until now, their tackling has gotten so much better, and it's shown right here on defense with this stop.
Yeah, everybody coming in on that tackle. Mason Craig and Will Walker both stopping the Buena Colts running back. And with that, we conclude the first quarter of play here at Cienega High School. After one, Cienega leads by a score of 22-0 here on senior night. We'll be right back. All right, welcome back to the second quarter. Cienega leads 22-0. Senior night and homecoming night. Buena has the ball at their own 40-yard line. It's going to be handoff up the middle.
So the footage that you just saw there between quarters was from our homecoming assembly put on today by Stuco. They did a great job. That was the best spirit assembly that I've been to in my last 4 years, my 4 years here. And they definitely, seniors this year, definitely have the spirit.
Yeah, Cienega seniors winning the spirit stick for the first time this year.
Repping Star Wars.
Yeah.
By the way, that movie comes out on Christmas.
December 18th.
December 18th, a little bit before Christmas. December 18th. Excuse me, I cannot speak. I'm a little excited here. I'm going to make that my Christmas present for myself.
That last run was to number 44, Chad Klauser, the sophomore fullback. Timeout on the field taken by Buena.
Timeout, Buena.
I believe that the play clock was running down there and they were trying to save themselves from a delay game penalty with it being 3rd down and 3, trying to keep it a short 3rd down situation. As Cienega has not allowed Buena to have a single first down tonight.
Buena running an unconventional style offense. Kind of run the Navy offense, if you will. A very option quarterback with 2 big running backs in the backfield usually. Klauser and Carvajal.
Will Walker getting the jump on that ball.
And yeah, that was a great play by Will Walker. He came in untouched along the edge, just barreled his way up the middle and stopped the Buena Colts running back.
Great play there by Will. You saw him see that hole there between the defenders, or between the offensive linemen, and just truck the running back.
Tristan Jury, he's waiting at his own 15-yard line for the punt. No, it's Nico Abeda. Nico's waiting for that. He's just going to let this one bounce down at the 21-yard line.
Colts cuts it back at 21. Check that at 20. First down, Cienega.
So Buena yet to have a single first down tonight. We're a quarter and 3 minutes in, and Buena has yet to have a first down. Is that a testament to Cienega's defense or Buena's offense?
I think with Buena having a new quarterback under center, it's hard to find rhythm, in the first couple series, but this Bobcat defense has shown up big tonight, playing like ball hawks all over the field, and they've really come out and shown something here tonight. So Walker, Forgetti, and the Bobcat offense take over at their own 21. Forgetti keeps it, and it's going to be a bubble pass to Jury, and Jury's got room along the left sideline, and he's close to midfield. Great play there by Walker Forgetti, getting the pass to Tristan Jury. It looked like Forgetti was going to scramble and keep it, but he had Jury on the screen, and nobody picked up Tristan Jury, and he had all day to run.
Yeah, I believe Giovanni Bracey there, the sophomore middle linebacker, trucked Walker after he got rid of that ball, definitely making him pay for that last-second decision.
So it's going to be a scramble by Forgetti on first down. He's going to loft it into the air to Mason Craig. Mason Craig makes an incredible grab, and he's got another Bobcat touchdown. Holy cow.
Talk about putting the ball on your defender's helmet. Talk about going up and using that vertical at 6'2" and putting out that wingspan and catching that ball. Nathan Peterson had a similar catch at Basha, but holy cow, was that ball on top of his helmet, literally on top of his helmet.
Yeah, he ripped it away from the Buena Colt defender, brought it down, and had green grass all the way to the end zone. Pater.
Mason Craig. We all knew that he would be a factor in this offense tonight. Nobody knew he'd be a factor on defense, but we're going to say his name all night long if he keeps playing the way he's playing.
Extra point by Meeker Hackett is up and good, and it is 29-0.
So Cienega making up for every missed scoring opportunity that they have had this season, or so it seems. Talk about crazy stuff on senior night. This is about as crazy as it gets.
Yeah, it has been. It's been a great game so far from the Bobcats. They've just been all over the field, offense and defense. This is something that they needed as a team. Just one of those games where everything clicks for them. They've yet to have that. They've won 2 games, but they haven't really come out of that game feeling like we played the best that we could play. I think here tonight we've seen that they're playing the best that they can play.
Yeah, definitely. Like I've said all night tonight, I don't think I've seen this Bobcat offense or this Bobcat defense since last year against Poston Butte at home. They play well. They're all great athletes, and it's not a testament to individual athleticism, but rather a testament to the collective group as a team. They're finally getting everything together. Things are going their way, and they're making things happen. They're taking the opportunities when they get them.
Buena with a nice run back out to the 28-yard line. We've got 9 minutes and 7 seconds remaining here in the second quarter. Buena will look to establish an identity on offense, try to move the chains.
Again, Aaron Aros kicked that kickoff, letting Meeker Hackett take a rest. Well deserved, well earned.
First down, Colts.
So Chris McGuire, the quarterback for the Buena Colts, will set up under center with 3 wide receivers to his right. He looks that way. No one open, so he's going to take off and scramble. And the ball comes loose, and it's recovered by Cienega.
Is that Mason Craig? That's Mason Craig.
That is Mason Craig with the recovery.
Holy cow, Mason Craig does it again. Not known for his defense, definitely known for his ball reading skills, and there's another one of them right there. Wow. I'm a little bit in awe. Mason Craig putting on a clinic tonight for any defender.
Senior picks up the fumble. First down, Cienega.
So that's going to give Cienega the ball once again, and it looks like with the score 29-0, they're going to make the change at quarterback. They're going to put in junior quarterback Tyler Hammonds in, the starter at the beginning of the season, who was replaced by Walker Forgetti once he returned. And now with the game starting to get out of hand, we're going to let Hammonds control the offense. But not before Cienega timeout.
Yeah, you look at these seniors here on the sideline, and they have worked so hard for all 4 years that they've been here. They have put in time after time after time. They've put in dedicated hours of film time. They come in every Saturday morning and they watch film for the team that they're going to play next. They have a 0-hour conditioning so that way they can practice 2 full hours running plays after school. They come in on Saturdays and they watch film. Like I said, they're here 7 days a week pretty much. And it's starting to show. And looking down on this field, looking down at these seniors, looking down at these athletes who have become great young men over these past 4 years, there's nothing better than seeing them get this win in their brand new jerseys playing a team like this. There's always been a Cienega-Buena rivalry, considering what happened a couple years ago when Buena took Cienega's playoff spot due to division and section wins and section bids. But like I said, it's a great sight to see tonight.
Hammond's on first down. Looks across the middle of the field, and he finds Brandon Vesterdahl, the junior wide receiver. And Vesterdahl picks up what should be and is a first down inside the 10-yard line.
There's a flag on that play.
Flag on the play.
That's going to be a block in the back against Cienega, so that will negate what would have been a first and goal.
So the only three penalties on Cienega tonight seem to be a little bit of mental errors, block in the back, a chop block, and a delay game.
Yeah, easily correctable stuff.
And at the end of the day, when we go to play South Point next week, these boys have got to realize that those kind of mental errors can win or lose the game for you. 5, 10 yards. Everybody says football's a game of inches. Can't give up 5 yards on a delay, Yeah, you can't give up yardage. Just period, you can't give up yardage.
It's going to be a fake to Nico Jordan. Hammonds is going to pitch it to Sauls. The speedster Aaron Sauls is going to be close to a first down, and I believe they will mark it as a first down. And Sauls is on the ground, thriving in pain.
Almost looked like he tried to pull himself off the field there, but just couldn't.
And immediately, all of the Cienega players take a knee with their helmets off, and it does not look to be good for the junior running back. Aaron Sauls saw a lot of action early in the year when Wyatt Dansby, the starting running back, was hurt at the beginning of the season. Sauls has 54 carries on the year for 314 yards. He's averaging almost 6 yards a carry, which is incredible. So if you give it to him 2 times, he's going to pick up a first down. That's an impressive stat. And he's added a run of 96 yards on the year for a touchdown. And he's gone over the 100-yard mark in a game twice.
That 96-yard touchdown was against Marcos Deniza here to keep that game from being a shutout game. The Bobcats lost 49-7, but they lost 49-7 with a junior running back running 96 yards on a kickoff return in the last 10 seconds of the game. If that isn't a testament to Aaron Sauls' character and his determination, I don't know what is. But 96 yards on a kickoff return against Marcos Deniza, I believe that's their only kickoff return for a touchdown.
October 27th, during pause, the Student Council's 4th annual haunted house. That's also Picture Makeup Day. Come join us at Cienega's Horror Story. Get your tickets from any student.
We apologize, but it looks like it was not Aaron Sauls. Jersey numbers are hard to read sometimes. It is Caleb Boss.
So another one of Cienega's big blocking tight ends. We apologize for that, but again, to Aaron Sauls on that 96-yard touchdown, that was a great run.
Yeah, we had to talk up Aaron Sauls while we could, but we feel bad that we did not get Caleb on that, and we hope he is able to return to this game.
Seven minutes and 22 seconds now until halftime. Cienega once again in the red zone.
This time Aaron Sauls is in the background, or back at, yep, and it's going to be a handoff to him. He gets close to the goal line, brought down inside the 5.
Aaron Sauls gain of 1, going to bring up 3rd and 1, Cienega.
So it'll be 3rd and 1 from the 3-yard line. Aaron Sauls and Julian Guzman, the 2 running backs. It's going to be a handoff. And a loss. Now it's going to be close to a first down. We might bring out the chain gang for this.
Nico Jordan pounds his way close to a first down. Just short. 4th and short, Cienega.
It is not short enough for a first down. So we've got 4th down, and the offense stays on the field.
I mean, at this point, I don't think they can pin them any deeper, and you're up 29-0 in the first quarter. I wouldn't think that they're in a position where they need to kick a field goal.
Timeout taken before the snap by Cienega. Play clock was running down. It was at 1. So Nugent wisely calls a timeout to talk things over. Do we have another senior video?
We have a senior. We have like 4 more minutes worth of footage. So stay tuned during halftime for a special report from Jillian Summers, our sideline reporter tonight. Big thanks to her. Loved her older brother. He played here last year up at NAU. Shout out to you, Derek Summers. Shout out to Matt Moore over there, who broadcasted with us so many times. Shout out to everyone who's ever been a part of Bobcat TV. Love all of you. Matthew Moore. I mean, Matthew Moore's my big brother, guy.
Touchdown, Cienega. Touchdown, Cats.
Touchdown, Bobcats. Extra point is up and good from Jacob Meeker Hackett. That makes the score 36-0, 5:38 left in the second quarter.
Another AGO. A Joe touchdown.
That was number 83, Bryant Savin with the touchdown. So good call there on 4th down by head coach Nugent, and Cienega gets another touchdown of the game, their 5th tonight.
3 p.m. to 10 p.m. 10% donation night. This is at Texas Roadhouse.
We like to remind everybody that they should stick around for the halftime. We've got homecoming announcements, as well as Copper Thunder.
And we have Jillian Summers on the sideline, going to do an injury report there to find out how Caleb Bost is doing, whether or not he's going to return to this game, how his, I believe it's his leg, how his leg is doing. I can see Dr. Dean over there with him now with crutches.
The Colts kick returner is going to take it out to the 19-yard line.
Brian, another big tackle. Number 83 having a nice special team.
We've got another injured player. That's going to be a Buena Colt. That was number 46, Kevin Meza, on the ground. He's being helped off the field.
Last thing Buena needed tonight was an injury, being down so far right now. You know that's got to hurt the mental state of this team, but it's also got to hurt the skill capability of this team right now. Trailing 36-0 with 5:33 left to go in the half is never a place you want to be in as a high school football team. Cienega is a tough atmosphere to play in, and the 12th man here at Cienega in the Bobcat Den has finally come alive.
On first down, it's going to be a handoff wide left. That's for a pickup of 4. Brought down by number 23, Chris Buxton. He's a senior cornerback.
Chris Buxton, 23, in on the tackle. Senior Buxton.
2nd and 5 upcoming.
He's going to bring up 2nd and 5.
From the 25-yard line, McGuire's going to look in the pocket, fires over across the middle of the field, and it's picked off again by safety Nico Abeda.
Another senior making an impact here for Cienega on defense. His brothers have all played here. You had Nico's the youngest brother, but then you had David Abeda, you had Anthony Abeda, and you had Desi Abeda. All of them played for Cienega, all of them played well for Cienega, and look at that, Nico Abeda on senior night, making his brothers proud with that interception.
So with 4:42, Cienega takes over inside Buena Colts territory at the 36-yard line. 37. Hammond's still the quarterback. We got movement up front. Oh, delay of game, actually. Play clock had expired. That's been a problem under Hammond's. When we've broadcasted games, we've seen him have trouble getting the snap off before the play clock.
Fundraiser on Wilmot. Please come out. Great opportunity to contribute. A percentage of your meal will go to Cienega. Texas Roadhouse.
So Nathan Peterson to the bottom of your screen now.
Julian Guzman checks in at tailback. It's going to be a handoff up the middle to Guzman. And he goes forward to the 41. It's going to pick up a few yards on the play. Be 2nd and long.
I've noticed that Cienega's running game struggles under Tyler Hammonds, and maybe that's because he's not a mobile quarterback. Maybe that's because he doesn't show the threat of running himself, again, being a mobile quarterback. Or maybe it's because he doesn't sell the fake enough. Either way, I've seen great success with the running game under Walker Forgetti that I haven't seen under Tyler Hammonds until now.
Aaron Sauls,
the flash in for the touchdown. Another touchdown for Cienega. What a great run there by the junior Sauls. He had a hole to the left side. Great vision and awareness. Cut it upfield and bolted towards that end zone for yet another Cienega touchdown. 42-0. The route continues.
46 yards right there. Add 46 yards to Aaron Saul's stats. That kid got the sideline, and he took it all the way to the house.
And Jacob Meeker Hackett kicks it through the uprights. We'll be saying that a lot tonight.
43-0. 3 minutes and 14 seconds left to go. And do you know what, Alec White? Do you know what I think right now?
What?
I think Cienega found their groove.
Yep, I do too. They've come out tonight in this first half and just played an incredible game. Really just taking it to the Buena Colts, who have struggled all year long. They haven't won a game. They were hoping that maybe they could be a struggling Cienega team, but I think after the win at Tucson High last week, Cienega got its momentum, figured out that they could win as a team, and here on senior night and homecoming night, they've proven that their early season miscues do not define who they are this year.
Not at all. With only 2 games left to go in the season, these seniors needed to make a statement somewhere, some way, somehow, and they're doing it tonight. Mason Craig, Jacob Meeker Hackett, Tristan Jury, Nico Abeda, and Walker Forgetti. All of those guys making a great statement tonight. Will Walker, everyone making a statement tonight. Everyone showing that they're here to play football, and that's what they're going to do, and that's exactly what they've done. They didn't lose to Marcos Denise at this bad. And so for them to come out onto this field and to stomp and to squash Buena the way that they're doing is definitely a great thing for the Cienega offense, especially going into South Point next week. It'll be a great thing for them, confidence booster wise. Offense on defense, both doing a great job tonight. 1:35 left, 43-0, Buena on offense.
1st and 10 from the 26. It's going to be a fake. McGuire keeps it. Read beautifully by Cienega. Under a minute left remaining, and it's a high snap. McGuire picks it up, trying to make gets down. That was just a bad play by the Buena Colts. Snap has been high most of the game, and that one just sailed over McGuire's head. And now, before we get to halftime, we're going to send it down to our sideline reporter, Jillian Summers, with a report on Caleb Bost.
Hey guys, so I just got an update about Caleb Boss, the injured player, number 21. It appears to be a knee injury, and they're going to do a further look into it at halftime. We walked past him. He seemed to be a bit broken up about it. I don't know if it was pain, but we did see some crutches. It looks like he might not be in for the rest of the game. Thank you. Back to you guys.
Thank you, Julian, for that report. So that high snap caused the Buena Colts to be downed at their 2-yard line, where time will expire, and these Cienega Bobcats will go into halftime leading with a score of 43-0 on senior night, on homecoming night. What more can you ask for as a high school?
Yeah, it's been a great game through 2 quarters. Cienega's going to look to keep up the momentum in the second half, even though they're up 43-0. They still want to come out and finish this game strong. That's the motto they've been preaching all year. They finished strong at Tucson High and won by 10-7. Now they just got to come out in the second half and finish strong here tonight.
So before you go anywhere, I'm sure you're going to go grab a drink or something, or food or anything else out of your fridge, because you know that's what we all do during halftime.
Like, are there floats?
During halftime, why don't you stay tuned and listen and watch and just be amazed by the creativity of Stuco this year for homecoming floats. They're about to come out here. We're about to put our cameras on those. And they're coming in here at the bottom of your screen. And then after that, if there's still time left on the clock, there's always that video today from today's homecoming spirit assembly. Great assembly again put on by Stuco. Stuco worked so hard this week to make homecoming come to life. Everybody dressed up as movies. So freshmen this year were Jurassic Park. Sophomores were the Grease Lightning. Juniors dressed up as
Pirates of the Caribbean.
Thank you, Alec. And seniors this year were Star Wars. I mean, what's better than Star Wars? Welcome to the dark side.
Yeah, it was a great senior atmosphere.
Revenge
in
of
our
the
spirit
Seniors
section. Yeah, Revenge of the Seniors. Stuco made that poster.
Sophomore is the word.
Yeah, So I think overall it was just a great setup by Stuco, one of the best spirit assemblies and spirit weeks I think we've had here at Cienega during my 4 years here. And so I'm sure everyone at home is excited to see what they have done here tonight with the floats.
So tonight with the homecoming king and queen, we're going to have those nominations, or excuse me, not those nominations, those winners walking down the center of the field during halftime. We're going to have these floats coming through right now, and we also have the announcement of the winner of Club Olympics. So last year Bobcat TV won Club Olympics, and it was kind of a landslide victory. Last year we won Club Olympics, and it was a landslide. And I'm being told here by my director that I need to go down my sideline reporter, so that's what we're about to do, and I will finish that statement here in a little bit. But Jillian, I'm going to send it down to you right now. What you got for us?
All right, guys, so it is halftime. That means for homecoming, it is the theme parade floats. This year's theme was movies, and the freshmen were Jurassic Park. The sophomores were Grease, the juniors were Pirates of the Caribbean, and the seniors were none other than Star Wars. The floats should be coming out soon. We also had Club Olympics this week, and the winners of that should be appearing right after the floats. So let's wait and see what happens. Thanks, guys. Back to you.
Thank you, Julian. And she just led me right back into it. I mean, how could I ask for a better sideline reporter? She's pretty awesome down there. That's our big sophomore. We love Jillian Summers. And again, shout out to Derek Summers and Matthew Moore. You know, all those guys. Love you all up at NAU. But like I was saying, so last year Bobcat TV won Club Olympics. It was kind of a landslide. So we decided, you know what? Maybe this year we should give it to someone else. So we didn't enter in Club Olympics this year, which I'm kind of sad about because there's some pretty cool things this year. Like they did 3 words, 1 movie. So detention, social groups, and infamous ending song. What is that? What movie is that?
Breakfast Club.
Exactly. So that was the general theme. They did movies, and then they did theme songs. And I heard that somebody from NHS actually guessed the theme song from Home Alone. I didn't know Home Alone had a theme song.
Yeah.
So shout out to them, and I believe NHS are your Club Olympics winners this year.
Are, yep.
Coached by none other than Mr. Nathan Gala. I mean, what more could you ask for? That guy's an athlete. He's also a mathlete. Coaching that calculus right into all of our brains, mine specifically first period. So coming onto your screen here, you see the Jurassic Float freshman, or excuse me, the Jurassic Park freshman float. They did a great job this year. I'm not real familiar with all of the freshmen in Stuco, but I do know that they are very passionate and crafty about what they do, and it shows right there. Great job to those freshmen. I'm loving the khakis and the boat hats. What more could you ask for?
And now in the background, we got the Jurassic Park theme song playing. Just really sends it all in.
This year's freshman class representatives are Kendall Buena, Ashley Gervais, Jasmine Hill, Emily Maddox, Alden Schreier, and Abby Zirko. Thank you, freshmen, for all your support.
And now, coming up here is your sophomore float, which is Grease. So, of course, what are you going to play but Grease Lightning? Shout out to Amanda Villegas and Alyssa for being down there. Great job to both of you and Sam.
They are a dynamic bunch that works well together and will be responsible for putting on this year's Winter Summer League. Thank you, sophomore officers and representatives, for your hard work. AJ Diaz, Gracie Berrychuck, Allie Brockla, Carter Clark, Austin Delville, Jacob Robinson, Sam Rotler, Steven Sandate, Alice Scheid, Corinne Simon, and Amanda Villegas. Welcome, loving, having a blast.
And now here coming up is your junior float, Pirates of the Caribbean. Shout out down there to Sierra, Sanchez, and Ryan as they're having a lightsaber sword fight, I believe. Thanks to EJ for providing that lightsaber.
And now, if you will please turn your attention to the senior float.
And now, I mean, it's the most important float of the night, right?
Yeah.
I mean, our cameraman's a little behind here, but it's the most important
It
float
is,
of the night.
yeah.
It's not Star Wars.
Senior Wars. We got Chewbacca, we got Yoda, we've got Darth Vader.
We have Dallin
Princess
Henderson as Obi-Wan Kenobi.
Oh, Dallin Henderson. Ah, beautiful Dallin Henderson.
Steven Devitt there is Chewbacca. I mean, what more can you ask for? The guy is Chewbacca. The biggest, furriest, friendliest guy on campus. Steven Devitt took Derek Summers' place a little bit there in that regard.
Fourth year of being student council members. This veteran group of students is highly involved on campus and in the community. We thank our seniors for being the leaders of the pack. Trey Benbow, Steven Devitt, Lavina Hadley, Dallin Henderson, Monica Long, Selena Vargas, Mariah Steyer, and Lauren Thatcher. Thank you, seniors.
And now for the winners of Club Olympics. I mean, you got EJ there standing in second place with African American Culture Club. There's third place, though, right now with Key Club. I believe this is Key Club.
Yes, Key Club.
Mr. Erickson there does a great job running that club with everyone. That club is a club that helps fundraise money for charities in need, similar to NHS, but I know Mr. Erickson works very hard at that. And then you got EJ over here repping African American Culture Club. What more can you ask for? EJ is that club.
EJ. Yep, that's all you need to say.
And then first place Club Olympics winners is NHS, held by Willie Anderson, Madison, Adam. I mean, those guys are awesome. I love NHS. So now, with senior night being a huge thing, with homecoming being a huge thing, let's recognize our spirit line. Our spirit line does so much for these football boys. They give them food on game day. They make them locker decks. They do everything for these boys. They're crafty, and they're led by Vanessa Romeo, one of our young Spanish teachers here at Cienega. So shout out to you guys. You guys put on a show every night. And now after cheer, we have Copper Thunder Marching Band there. Seniors at Copper Thunder Marching Band, shout out goes to you. I see these guys during 0 hour. I have a 0 hour, and I see these guys here at 7 o'clock in the morning running bleachers. I was hiking Seven Falls, and they were hiking Seven Falls with their instruments, Alec. I was dying hiking Seven Falls by myself. Shout out to those guys. They put in so much hard work, and you know they deserve their great ratings. And ultimately, last year they were on the Fiesta Bowl, and they definitely deserve that. Shout out to you guys.
One of the unsung parts of this campus. So now with this, we've got the homecoming royalty coming in.
Hold on, you missed a good group. We forgot ROTC. ROTC is a great group. We hear them every morning. We see them every morning. Put in great group dedication. All of it. I wish all of those guys the best in the military if they choose to go into the military. Now homecoming court 2015.
Lady nominees for the freshman class, Destiny Borges and Michelle Matisse. Lord nominees Beck Bingham and Gio Owens. Duchess nominees for the sophomore class, Deja Lee and Shai, and Duke nominees Stephen Harshman and Dylan Moose. Princess nominees for the junior class, Alyssa Babauta and Kiana Sargent. Prince nominees Cam Dillard and Parker Gallico. Senior Queen nominees Selena Vargas and Caitlin Thompson. Kid nominees
So good luck to homecoming nominees here. Good luck to the seniors. I mean, you got a couple of couples there that have been together for a long time. Good luck to everyone. Thanks again to Stuco, the unsung heroes of all of this. Stuco really does do a great job putting this on. Obi-Wan Kenobi, I mean, who else would you want leading out the homecoming court but Obi-Wan Kenobi?
Obi-Wan, yeah.
Down Henderson over there.
And now, please direct your attention to the center of the football field for the presentation of royalty. Again, we congratulate the entire homecoming court for being nominated on by their peers.
Tighter. So now they're about to announce the freshmen. They're about to announce the freshman royalty winners here. Getting everyone lined up, getting pictures. You know how that goes. Again, great big thanks to Cienega's Stuco, Cienega's Copper Thunder Marching Band, Cienega Football, Cienega Spirit Line, Cienega in general, Cienega staff, Cienega administration for making all of this possible. Thanks to Dina Katawi down on the field for making sure that these boys stay safe, stay healthy, and when they do come in with injuries, get out and get back to playing quickly, which is what all these boys want to do. Thanks to ROTC for always presenting the colors. Thanks to Mr. Nichols in the announcer's booth with his infamous Cienega's first down. First down, Cienega. We appreciate everything. So now we're about to listen to Mr. Romeo announcing the winners for homecoming court.
Please stay tuned after tonight's game for the Copper Thunder Marching Band's show performance, Rush It.
No. No? Okay. I mean, yeah, it's on District 1, and it's not Ustream. Ustream, you can tell how many people are on, but this we can't.
Oh, okay. Gotcha. You guys are awesome for doing this all of us. Good stuff.
And now, presenting the royalty for the freshman class of 2019. Lord for the freshman class of 2019 is Gio Owens.
So Gio Owens taking it for the freshman Lord, beating out Ben Bingham.
Track and field, and is also great at algebra. Congratulations, Gio. Now your freshman lady, Destiny Borges. Destiny enjoys cheer and is great at math as well. Nice job, freshman.
So Destiny Borges takes it with Gio Owens as your Lord and Lady tonight for the freshmen. Congratulations to both of those. Ben Bingham, you know, no hard feelings there. You always got next year. So now for the sophomores, we're looking at Duke and Duchess.
And now for your sophomore class, Duke goes to Dylan Hoos.
Dylan Hoos wins your
Dylan
Duke.
playing football and working hard to attend the University of Arizona. And your Duchess for the sophomore class, Alex Scheid.
Alex Scheid wins your Duchess. Congratulations to those two.
Promoted to the varsity squad as a freshman. Congratulations.
And now coming up are your juniors. See him giving a handshake there. Parker Gallipo.
And now for your junior class
Cam Dillard.
royalty. Prince 2015.
Your Prince of
Cam
2015
Dillard.
is Cameron Dillard.
Cam enjoys playing basketball and making people laugh.
And your princess tonight
And your princess for the junior class, Alyssa Babauta.
is Alyssa Babauta. Congratulations to that lovely couple.
And is a hardworking student.
And now for the ultimate, most important part of the night. I know I'm just a little biased saying that, but the ultimate right now is Mason Craig and Caitlin they've been dating for a long time. They're a cute couple. And then there's Tyler Black and Selena Pargas.
King 2015.
So your king of 2015 is Tyler Black.
Tyler enjoys playing baseball and is involved in National Honor Society.
And your queen, my guess, my prediction is Selena Pargas.
Yep.
For the senior class 2015, Selena Vargas.
Yep, Selena Pargas and Tyler Black take it home. King and queen for homecoming tonight. Congratulations to those two. No hard feelings to Mason Craig. So, like I was saying, I like to thank everyone here, everyone who does everything for Cienega football, everything. And why not, Mr. Nichols, do you mind giving us one of your famous Cienega first downs just on the air, just for us one time?
Oh, absolutely. Ladies and gentlemen, it's been an honor, throughout the years for the last, I've been here for 14 years, 15 now, and just night after night and seeing the turf go from artificial, from our natural turf that we had. And it's amazing. But thank you all for always tuning in. The students that are doing stuff for us here is absolutely amazing. What's going on here, positive. Just such a positive high school here at Cienega. I'm blessed to be here. So I'll leave you all with a first down, Cienega. Good night to you.
That was awesome. Glad to have Nichols up in the booth. He does a great job doing announcing for the many athletes or students and parents and band members that attend these events on a weekly basis, and it's just great to have him up here. So we appreciate Mr. Nichols taking some time out of his busy schedule to come up and give us a first down. And we are moments away from the start of the second half. Cienega getting ready over on the far sideline, or the close sideline, running out. Led by Bart the Bobcat.
All right, so while we're waiting, there's about 3 minutes on the clock, so I'm going to play some Spirit Assembly footage for you right now. Please enjoy this treat. right, so Cienega getting set for kickoff here. Kick return. Buena Colts will kick off. I'm Alyssa Lubin if you're just joining us here. Second half of Cienega versus Buena Colts. Homecoming here at Cienega. Senior night here at Cienega. Cienega leads at 43-0. Running clock due to score. So Buena will kick off with 11 minutes and 40 seconds left on the clock. That ball sails through the back of the end zone, so Cienega will start at their own 20-yard line.
Goes in the end zone. Also, some students that really go on and out.
Good things going tonight for the Bobcats. Mason Craig getting involved on offense and defense.
Directed by Jason Miller, Bulldog.
Getting a shout out there from Mr. Nichols on the field.
Cross-country runner, one of our big-time runners.
Shout out to Alec White.
Peterson, number 10 on the football team, and Alyssa Lubin, a volleyball standout for our girls volleyball team. Congratulations to all those Bobcat TV seniors. Super job, and we thank you for what you do.
Thanks to Mr. Nichols for that shout out. Best shout out we've had all season. I know you didn't hear it, but he called all of us standouts. Nathan Peterson, my best friend here, Alec White, on air with me almost every time we do a football game. Great. Great job.
They also called you out for volleyball. You had an amazing season.
It's definitely been a tough one. Check us out, though. Seriously, we got senior night coming up on Tuesday against Sunnyside. If Saguaro beats Buena, we're in a three-way tie for first in our section.
Nice. So here on second down, Hammonds is going to roll. Pass is incomplete. Intended for number 8, Nick Grossi, the senior wide receiver, getting some action. Some of the backup players will see some snaps in the second half. It'll be Sam Wilson, actually, not Tyler Hammonds. Sam Wilson, number 16, getting the call in at quarterback. He's a junior, played a little bit at the beginning of the season when Hammonds was struggling. So he'll look to keep the Bobcats offense rolling. That pass is complete along the right sideline to number 9, Nico Jordan.
Pass completed to Nico Jordan back to the original line of scrimmage. We're going to bring up fourth down.
So Cienega's looking at their first fourth down of the night. So Meeker Hackett, as he so described to me today in detail, that he's not just a kicker, he's a punter.
Oh yeah, he also punts. Add that to your list of things that Jacob Meeker Hackett can do.
He can also sing and take AP classes and keep his head above water. So the list goes, as he's told me.
The man, the myth, the legend.
And Jacob Meeker Hackett, set to punt.
Booming punt. Big airtime. It's going to be downed at the 40-yard line.
As always, it wouldn't be a Cienega football game without a freight train behind us. So Cienega just needs to come back out on offense and on defense, doing everything right, just like they did earlier in the first half.
First down for the Colts. It's going to be a handoff straight up the middle. He's tackled for no gain. Maybe a pickup of 1. Nowhere to run on that interior line. Bobcats did a good job of sealing up any holes that the Colts offensive line may have opened up, and just great defense here on first down.
Shout out to JV's cheer squad here down on the field right now, or excuse me, down on the track, doing a great job, did a great job today at the Spirit Assembly. Shout out to Mr. Gala, like I said, for the Club Olympics coach and the calculus coach.
On second down, it's going to be number 2 of the Buena Colts. He's going to be stopped for a loss. That is Giovanni Ortega, the senior wide receiver, also is the defensive back. No gain on the play for him, so it's going to be 3rd and 9.
So getting a little chilly here on senior night at Cienega. 43-0 is still your score. Cienega leading it. It's been 100% in Cienega so far tonight. Buena with their, I believe, 3 total first downs tonight. Cienega with 1 4th down. Excuse me, 2 4th downs. The first one was a conversion.
3rd and 9, McGuire throws it across the middle of the field. That is almost picked off. No one in the vicinity for the Buena Colts. That's going to force a 4th down.
Pass broken up by Dakota Poe. It's going to bring up 4th down for the Colts. 3rd and 6.
So I'm going to take over play-by-play for just a moment while Alec White, the best guy in the whole wide world, is about to go get me some hot chocolate. And he's about to go get himself some hot chocolate. It's still getting a little cold out here right now. So Buena has their ball at the 40-yard line. 4th down and 10. High snap. Punting. A booming punt there. Number 7 fields the ball for Cienega. Running the ball up. He's got a hole. He's got a hole. He's got a hole. He's running up the sideline. He's got the puncher to beat. He beats the puncher. That's going back. Punt return. 100 yards for a touchdown. That is Cienega. Punt return. 100 yards for a touchdown. Number 7, Braben Bolton returns the touchdown, but there is a flag on the field at the 30-yard line. Block in the back. Is this one coming back? So this one is coming back. It'll come back to the 50-yard line. Block in the back on Cienega. Personal foul. So this ball will be placed at the 50-yard line. Excuse me. This ball will be placed at the 19-yard line. This ball will be placed at the 19-yard line after that penalty has been enforced. So Sam Wilson, number 16, quarterback for Cienega, junior, will start his offense at the 16-yard line, looking to drive 84 yards, pardon my slow math, for another Cienega touchdown. And he does so to Nico Jordan with the first pass. Cannot hang on, however, he gets leveled by a couple of Buena Colts. Good sportsmanship being shown there, helping him up. A little shaking up there, shakes his head a little bit. So first pass incomplete. That brings up a second down and 10 for Cienega at their own 19-yard line. 3 minutes and 30 seconds left to go here in this third quarter. Cienega leads at 43-0. Snap is running up this, tried to get the edge there, couldn't quite get the edge. I believe that is number 23, Aaron Sauls. We have a Buena Colts player down. No, just slow to get up. He's good. So that will bring up 3rd down. That was a gain of maybe a yard, so that'll bring up about 3rd down and 9. Braben Bolton in for the Bobcats now, and number 18, Diego Olivo will check in, as well as number 8, Nick Grossi. Nathan Peterson at the bottom of your screen, Nick Grossi, Braben Bolton at the top of your screen, Diego Olivio at the bottom of your screen, and I believe the Bobcats will call a timeout. I'd like to thank Alec White. Alec White, once again, for bringing me hot chocolate. Little cold out here tonight, so thank you, Alec, for that much-needed warmth.
Oh, that was good. That's so good. Cold in Arizona. But I am
It's
back.
almost as crazy as this score. Shout out to the snack bar, though. This is good hot chocolate.
Mm-hmm. Oh, yeah.
So Cienega leads it 43-0. 2 minutes and 30 seconds left to go, and I will let my play-by-play specialist take over from here. You say one, number. Again, shout out to JV Cheer Squad doing what they do best, getting the cheer, getting the hype out of this 12th man in the Bobcat Den over here. Student section hype tonight, senior night. What more could you ask for?
3rd and 10. Wilson bobbles a snap but regains it. That's going to be incomplete. Pass intended for Nathan Peterson. Would have been a first down, but Peterson unable to haul it in, so it'll be 4th and 10.
Yeah, pass was thrown a little bit high. Again, like I've been saying, or like I said about Walker Forgetti, he looked confident in the pocket. He set his feet. He was able to throw the ball. Throwing across his body, his athleticism, his natural talent is just so good. Sam Wilson, however, I feel like he lacks that confidence in the pocket. He definitely has the athleticism. He definitely has the natural talent. He just got to be confident in himself. He's got to believe in himself.
So 4th down, Cienega sets opponent away, but a bobbled snap. Meeker Hackett just going to wisely not try to boot it. I think he watched that Michigan State game where Michigan State took one back at the end of that game after the Australian punter. His rugby instincts got the best of him, and he was bobbled the snap and just couldn't hang on to the ball, and Michigan State took it to the house to win the game as time expired. So Meeker Hackett wisely not trying to kick the ball, just going down.
As a Michigan State fan, I couldn't have asked for anything better. I mean, I was in the middle of a volleyball game, and I was asking a friend of mine to keep track of the score for me. Seeing that they were only down by 3, I didn't think that it was that big of a deal. Watching the replay afterwards, holy cow, did they get lucky.
And on 1st down now, McGuire's going to go. He scrambles in, and he finds his way for a touchdown. Points on the board for the Buena Colts.
Buena scores with 42 seconds left to go in this 3rd quarter. It has taken them almost 36 minutes to score, but they did it. Now they're only down by, I believe it's 6 possessions? 5 possessions?
Yeah, 5. But good run by McGuire. Gets into the end zone for the first time.
And that extra point attempt is good. So with a running clock, Buena will need to score quickly. And you're looking at the end of your 3rd quarter right here.
Cienega leads it by a score of 43-7. We're going to have the coverage of the 4th quarter. Oh, they're going to throw a flag before we can finish. Oh, no, they won't. Flags came out for a sec, but they didn't go on the ground. I guess they were signaling the end of the 3rd quarter. So as I was saying, we will go to a break. 43-7 Bobcats. Stay tuned for the final quarter of Cienega's final home game of the season.
Go!
So I've just gotten an update from our sideline reporter, Jillian Summers. She says that Caleb Bost is out for the night with a right knee injury. Looks serious. Crutches came out. Anytime crutches come out, there's no guarantee that they'll go back in, and that sucks for Caleb Bost. I know him personally, so I feel for him, and I hope that he is okay to play for next week's game against South Point, because Cienega will definitely be needing him then, his big blocking skills along the line. So what you just saw there was Buena kicking off to Cienega for the first time tonight off of a scoring possession rather than a punt. So Cienega's offense will come back onto the field. Ball will be placed at the 45-yard line. Cienega's offense will take over, led by none other than number 4, Miguel Gonzalez, the senior quarterback. Have not seen him yet this season. Would love to see him play right now. Love to see him get some yards on the board. Love to see him get some points on the board. And I apologize for not switching this.
1st and 10 from the 45. High snap. Gonzalez bobbles it, regains his footing, but is brought down for a sack at the 34-yard line. And once you get into these deeper positions and deeper down the depth chart for Cienega, we'll see the offense. It might not look the same as what we were used to in the first and second quarter with Hammonds and Forgetti. So now that we're down to the 4th string, Miguel Gonzalez, you might see things, look different. Offense might not be as good as it was early in the game.
Cienega's offense coming in on a timeout. I believe that's the official end of the 3rd quarter. I'm not quite sure as to what's happening with the game clock.
I guess we're having 2 quarter changes. we had one, and now we having another stoppage in play.
All right, well, with that being said, 4th quarter now, officially. 12 minutes are on the clock now. And with officially 12 minutes left on the clock, score 43-7. Running clock, mind you, because of score differential. Buena has their hands full. Cienega on offense. Cienega has proven that every time they drive down the field, they can score on offense, except for one time, of course. Cienega are 1 for 2 on 4th down conversions, and right now they've got a 2nd down and long.
2nd and 21. It's going to be a handoff to the right side. He's got room, cuts across the 35, and he's brought down at the 37-yard line.
Running clock will keep this thing going, so we're down at 11:30, 30 seconds off the clock. Thanks to the Buena Colts mascot here next to our varsity cheer squad.
Third and 19. He's going to fire deep down the middle of the field. Incomplete pass intended for Nick Grossi. He got a hand on it. Unable to get both hands on it, though. And that ball falls incomplete.
So the 3rd, 4th down of the night tonight for the Bobcats. And here comes the kicker, the punter, the singer, the swimmer, the
everything.
The student, Jacob Binker Hackett, the man, the myth, the legend.
He's standing back at his own 22-yard line. Meeker Hackett is with the Buena Colts Kick returner standing at his own 25-yard line.
Play clock running down, 5 seconds now.
And more miscommunication by Cienega. They will move back 5 yards now.
Meeker Hackett, not too worried. Still definitely has the leg to boot this ball and pin the Colts deep in their own territory. I've watched him do it several times. Like we've said all night, the guy's a great kicker.
Another booming kick from Meeker Hackett. Fair catch called for at the 31-yard line by number 1 Gianni Terrell, the sophomore running back. So Buena will look to end tonight on a good note. 43-7 is our score with 11 minutes remaining. The first down play is going to be a fake. McGuire's going to throw on the right side, and that ball is almost picked off.
Braven Bolton had both hands on that ball. Couldn't quite pull it down, but definitely stopped that drive.
That pass was intended for the senior captain, Giovanni Ortega, but good awareness by Braven Bolton to knock it away before the catch could be made.
Coach Ortiz down there on the sidelines, all fired up for Braven. That was a great play, and he knows it. His rally cap came off there, and he put his visor back on.
Second down, McGuire throws, and that is way over the head of his intended receiver.
Braven Bolton again jumping for that ball, trying to intercept it. Can't quite get it. He's talking to his coach Ortiz, trying to figure out what he's doing to intercept it, trying to figure out what he's doing wrong. Coach Ortiz coaching him up there a little bit. That's pretty cool. It's a great relationship there that those two have. .10 and 46 seconds left on the clock. Cienega leads it 43-7 here on homecoming night, on senior night, on debuting of the black personalized jersey night. Great game here for Cienega. Shout out again to the training staff. The referees tonight doing a great job keeping this game going, keeping this game fair. We just getting an update here, score update in.
And, well, score update, yes, we will update you on an MLB playoff game. We've got a rain delay between the Toronto Blue Jays and the Kansas City Royals, so if you are tuning in to our game and ignoring the postseason baseball that is going on, we'd like to inform you that it is tied, bottom of the 8th. Game will resume at approximately 8:50, which is actually right now. So if you are thinking about tuning in to the Blue Jays game, we ask you that you stay with us until the conclusion of this game and then tune in to the ALCS.
Another score update for you. Tucson High right now is currently tied, flagged with an illegal forward pass right there. But South Point is currently tied with Tucson High at 17 all at the end of the third quarter.
Nice game by the Colts. There is a flag on the play.
Merry-go-round and whatever that's called. That's what I'm saying. They broke like 3. I know, Johnson. This is like they're paid for that.
Exactly. I don't want to sit on a chair, right?
Third and 10. Actually, it's going to be 4th and 15. Buena will punt it away. Kick is almost blocked, but still not a very good kick. It's going to roll out of bounds. Still in Buena territory. Cienega has excellent field position with 10:09 remaining.
As they have all night. Cienega's kicking team, or excuse me, Buena's kicking team has not pinned Cienega deep yet tonight. Not necessarily due to their fault, but due to Cienega's quick returns.
So Miguel Gonzalez will stay at quarterback. He's going to hand it off. Number 22. That is Joe Gutierrez, seeing his first action of the season. He's also a senior, so good to see him getting some reps near the end of this game. He gets 5 yards on that play. It's going to be a run up the middle. That's going to be another first down for Cienega. That is 35. Jake Bernal, another senior, seeing some action. So glad that we're seeing Coach Nugent put in some of his seniors that haven't seen a lot of playing time this season. I'm sure they're happy and excited for this opportunity.
Lady cheers, starting it up. Not our traditional Flyers down there tonight.
Gutierrez on first down. Maybe gets a gain of a yard.
A lot of Cienega alumni in the crowd tonight on senior night.
But tonight, we're just doing the seniors. All right, here we go. Senior Jamie
Mr. Nichols is going through the senior spirit line. Jamie Beal.
Senior
Caitlin Williams, another senior.
Number 18, Diego Olivo, not able to pull that ball in.
Gentlemen, those are our seniors along with Amber Walker. Awesome job. Thank you so much for the years that you put in for the Bobcats. Awesome.
Third and 7 from the 34-yard line. It's going to be a keeper here by Gonzalez. And he goes nowhere. So that's going to bring up fourth down. They're going to keep the offense on the field for this play.
Seven minutes and 30 seconds left on this clock. Cienega has yet to score in this second half.
Gonzalez on fourth down, another quarterback keeper. And again, nowhere to run. That's going to be turnover on downs. So next 2 weeks, I should say, are two of the final weeks of the fall sports season. Cienega football wraps up its season at South Point next week. That'll be an intense game. Cienega cross country on October 31st has their sectional meet. Both boys and girls trying to get to state for the first time since 2010. And why don't you talk a little bit about volleyball team?
Yeah, Cienega girls volleyball right now is just behind Rincon in Division II Section 1. So we play, Cienega volleyball plays Sunnyside on Tuesday for their senior night. And then we travel to Mountain View to play Mountain View at Mountain View on Thursday night. And all things provided, if Rincon loses to Saguaro on Tuesday night, then we will be in a three-way tie with Rincon and Saguaro for the first place in the section. Saguaro already has a bid into state playoffs due to their seeding. Right now they're currently seeded 7th. However, Rincon and Cienega are in a battle to fight for that first place, so both would make state championship game due to state bid, due to section placing. So Cienega girls volleyball needing Saguaro to beat Rincon to get to state playoffs.
Yeah, so it should be a great atmosphere around this campus next couple weeks as many athletes wind their seasons down. A lot of them seniors, just trying to end on a positive note.
Yeah, Cienega cheer has their final tournament coming up this year. You know, I'm not quite sure when, but they are.
Yeah, Buena scores a touchdown on that last play. Maguire throws through the air. That pass was complete for a touchdown. So that puts the score at 43-13. Extra point pending. We got 6 minutes and 18 seconds remaining in the game.
So two touchdowns scored this half for Buena, none for Cienega, but Cienega put up that 43-0 lead early in this first half of this game. And I mean, yes, they've let up since, but Walker Forgetty's not at quarterback. Mason Craig isn't in on defense. Most of the seniors out right now, senior starters, trying to save legs, save injury for tomorrow or for next week against South Point.
Extra point is up and good. 43-14 is our score.
Amber Walker being recognized for senior cheer. Congratulations to her. You know, Alec, standing here with you with 6 minutes and 18 seconds left to go in this game, I'm starting to get the feels.
Yeah, our last game.
It's starting to hit me a little bit that these seniors aren't going to see this field again on a Friday night.
Yeah, I know. We've had, 3 senior nights since we've been here at this campus at Cienega, but I think this one is the most emotional just because we've, been together with a lot of these students and a lot of these athletes for the past 4 years, and we all know each other really well, really tight-knit class, especially this football team and individual sports. And so I think any time that you're a part of this as a senior, it just makes you more, emotional and gives you a deeper respect for everybody.
Yeah, definitely. I mean, I've known you since sophomore year, Alec. I've known Nathan since sophomore year, and I mean, I grew up with Nico Beta. I've known him since kindergarten. So seeing things like this, seeing these boys, these young men who've grown up from boys, two great young men who are going to do great things in this world, play their final game on this field and win with this type of point differential, it makes you smile a little bit.
Yeah, it certainly does. And as we're talking about that, our very own Bobcat TV member Nathan Peterson, part of the hands team on that onside kick from Buena, he fields it correctly. And then as I see walking on the sidelines for Cienega, I see an alumni. Is that Ty Schlegel?
That is Ty Schlegel.
The linebacker from last year, one of the key leaders in getting to the Final Four of the state playoffs last year, has returned, and he's on the sidelines. And you can just see he's chatting it up with everyone over there, and they're all excited to see him. So we're happy that he can make it out for senior night tonight.
Imagine that. One linebacker to another, Mason Craig to Ty Schlegel.
Yeah.
You know, the difference maker in this game tonight, forcing that safety, getting his touchdown. Mason Craig did it all tonight. From every aspect of the game, he did it all. So proud of these seniors. I'm so proud of you, Alec White. You and me calling our last game here.
It's been a pleasure. 6:15 still. It's been a longer fourth quarter. We've had a lot of stoppage and play. Cienega just wants to end this game. It's going to be a pitch to the left side. He's trying to stay in bounds.
And he does.
Does stay in bounds. Keeps fighting. A beast mode-esque run there by number 27, Adrian Nava, another senior on this team. Just avoiding defenders and getting positive yardage on that play.
Yeah, AJ Nava not seeing a whole lot of field time this year due to, Aaron Sauls and Braben Bolton and Tristan Jury, Will Walker, all those great running backs ahead of him. However, he made a difference there with that play, showing his coaches what he can do.
It's going to be a handoff to Nava, and he runs into a wall up front.
Was there a fumble?
Buena's pointing as if they have it. And it is indeed Buena football. First turnover of the night from Cienega. And even though this game is out of reach, you still don't want to be turning the ball over. So
Adrian Nava definitely upset with himself over that one.
That's not what you want to end your senior year on. Maybe he'll get a chance later in this game.
You know who I haven't seen on defense tonight?
Who?
Christopher Vega, the corner that makes a lot of defensive plays. I haven't seen him tonight.
Neither have I. So McGuire here on first down, looking around, finds an open man along the near sideline. That's complete to number 2, Giovanni Ortega.
Tackle was made there by number 34, Eddie Torres, getting some reps in on defense. Just getting colder and colder as the night goes on. My toes are a little cold, Alec.
Oh, yeah. Second down, passes incomplete. Shot there by Adrian Nava. Jarred the ball loose. Taking a little bit of frustration out after fumbling. Good defensive play right there.
Yeah, that's what coaches teach you, You, as an athlete, the best athletes have the shortest memory. So for Adrian Nava to fumble that ball, come back out on defense, and make another player miss a catch, jar a ball loose to cause an incomplete pass, he made up for that fumble on that play right there. Saved the first down.
And prior to the snap, we've got false start on Buena. 4:41. And for the first time all season, the student section is still full in the fourth quarter. Every home game I think we've had, the student section has been emptied by the time fourth quarter rolled around because Cienega was just out of the ball game, weren't going to pull off the victory. But here, up 43-14, our senior section is still here and is alive tonight. So great to see them coming out. One last show of support. On 3rd and 1, McGuire, he's going to fire down the middle of the field left side. That is caught inside the 10, down to the 5. Touchdown, Buena Colts. So the Colts aren't going quietly. (43-20) is the extra point. It's a fake, run up the middle, and it is a successful 2-point conversion. That is, number 1, Giovanni Terrell, with the 2-point conversion. And now we'd like to give you a shot of the student section here tonight. All these students still here. A lot of juniors and seniors supporting our team. Some freshmen and sophomores in there as well. Great to see everybody together after a raucous spirit assembly. So they're definitely still showing off some Bobcat pride with 4:31 left. Another onside kick from Buena. That's going to be recovered by Cienega.
Brandon Cross and on the good hands for Cross. Sister playing softball. Wisconsin University. Magic.
Okay. With like 2 left. And then yeah.
So you and Julian can share like interviewing responsibilities. You can
Okay.
select different people.
Yeah.
And I'll send it to you from up here.
Okay, and then you gotta wait for me to get it back so we can send it.
So hey, so take the first 2 interviews and then give her the second 2.
How long should I wait? Do I have to wait for the fair to end?
Jake Bernal, 35, head down, pulling forward, first down, Cienega.
Tristan and Eddie.
Yeah. All right, so my partner in crime is going to go down onto the field and take some interviews after the game. We got 3 minutes and 2 seconds left here. Cienega with the ball. 43-22 is your score. Second down and about 5 to go for these Bobcats. Like I've been saying for the last half hour, it's getting a little chilly out here. So Miguel Gonzalez, the senior quarterback, about to take the snap. Takes the snap. Handoff to Nico Jordan. Nico Jordan running outside. Gets stuck by the defender, number 34. Jacob Valdez. That was number 8, Nick Grassi. But Jacob Valdez, the senior captain, 6 feet tall. He is a defensive backer, a wide receiver, and a running back. 195 pounds, stuck Nick Grassi there to seal that edge. Now it's 3rd down and 5 to go for the Bobcats. Miguel Gonzalez in shotgun formation. Number 18, Miguel Olivo behind him. Miguel takes it down for a first down. Cienega first down. Correction, that was number 19, Brian Glasser, the junior wide receiver and safety.
Timeout, Buena.
Buena will take their timeout. Stopping the clock at 1 minute and 40 seconds left to go here in the 4th quarter on senior night. Homecoming, I've been saying that all night long. Crazy things happen on senior night. Even crazier things happen at homecoming games. This is a crazy score. 43-22. Safety in the first 40 seconds of the game. Cienega causes a safety. Mason Craig throwing Buena's quarterback down at about the 2-yard line. Punter steps on the end line. Back of the end zone. Safety. Cienega puts 2 points up on the board in the first 40 seconds of the game. Then with the pick six by Tristan Jury, this score just started to get out of hand, and that's where it stayed all night. Cienega with the fourth string quarterback in now, leading 43-22. Cienega's yet to score in the second half. However, Buena has scored 3 touchdowns and a 2-point conversion here late in this second half, trying to come back. Minute and 40 seconds now. Miguel Gonzalez with Will Walker to his right. Takes the snap in shotgun. It's a high snap, bobbles the snap, tries to get rid of the snap. He's being chased out of the pocket, rolls around the corner, decides to take it himself, and gets the first down out of bounds. Way to make a play there by Miguel Gonzalez, using his legs to his advantage. And they're going to call it a first down, Cienega. So that will move the chains with a minute and 31 seconds left. Cienega now driving 25-yard line, I believe the ball will be placed at. Excuse me, the 27-yard line is where the ball will be placed at. First down, Cienega. Miguel Gonzalez with number 35. Jake Bernal and number 19. Brian Glasser will take the ball. Gain of about 3 yards on the play. So please stay tuned for a post-game show. Cienega standouts tonight: Mason Craig, Will Walker, Tristan Jury, Eddie Bensing, and Walker Forgetti will be interviewed by our very own Alec Daniels and Jillian Summers. And then please stay tuned for a very special send-off. 50 seconds left on the clock now. Cienega taking the ball in shotgun formation. Delay of game. Cienega, who will be backed up 5 yards. Excuse me, 10 yards. So another miscommunication. Third delay of game penalty now on the Bobcats. 41.5 seconds left on the clock. 43-22 is your score. Third down and 13. Excuse me, second down and 13. Miguel Gonzalez, snap is bobbled. Miguel Gonzalez will take the sack after number 22. Joe Gutierrez is not able to hang on to that pitch. Timeout Buena. Third down and I believe 20 to go now for the Bobcats. Timeout Buena. Again, great thanks to everyone who's involved tonight. Senior Spirit Line doing their job tonight down there. Shout out to Amber Walker, Jamie Beal, captains, amazing people, amazing students, amazing athletes. Being a cheerleader, I know some people say that it's not a sport, but I would argue differently. These girls put in so many hours before and after school. They run up and down bleachers. Heck, some of them I think are more fit than me. More fit than most people. So shout out to them and all their hard work and dedication, and good luck to them in sectionals and state tournaments and whatever events they have coming up next. Congratulations to those ladies working so hard and doing so good in everything they do. But Miguel Gonzalez on a keeper will run for 20 yards. Short of a first down, but definitely making it a more manageable fourth. 21 seconds now left on the clock. Cienega's going to let this clock run out. And that is the end of this spectacular game. Cienega beats Buena 43-22 on homecoming night, on senior night, with the debut of their new personalized black jerseys, the senior gifts that Coach Nugent in his first year will give to him. Cienega now 3-6 on the season. Buena still 0-9, winless in Division II. congratulations to all of these seniors tonight. Congratulations to all of the Buena players. Played a great game. Best wishes to Caleb Bost, who went out early in the first half with a right knee injury on crutches. Hope that we see him next week. Please, 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 I beg of you, come support Cienega on Friday night next week at South Point. They're going to need the biggest student section that they can get, the biggest fan base that they can get, because South Point is not an easy place to play. I know that the last time I got a score update, South Point and Tucson High were tied at 17 in the third quarter. I will have a score update for you before I go, I promise, if there is one. But again, Cienega doing what they should have been doing all season. This is the best football I've seen them play since Poston Butte last year. Doing everything right, making little mistakes, not making those little mistakes, but doing what they should be doing tonight to get this game going.
Senior night, congratulations, men.
Congratulations, they're about to sing the fight song down on the field. Congratulations to all of these seniors. Let's listen in here right now on this fight song from Cienega. So again, congratulations to all of those seniors for Cienega. Please stay tuned for some interviews here. Tristan Jury, Mason Craig, Will Walker, Walker Forgetti, and Eddie Bensing tonight. And our very own Nathan Peterson being interviewed by Alec White and Jillian Summers, our sideline reporter tonight. My good friends, please stay tuned for these interviews. Nothing more special than Cienega Bobcats pulling out this win over Buena. Buena knocked them out of playoffs a couple years ago. They won their section. Cienega didn't. Buena got an automatic playoff bid. Cienega was seeded in the top 24, able to go to playoffs, was knocked out of the top 24 by Buena. So this is a great win for the Cienega Bobcats. Third win of the season, first win at home, coming on senior night, coming on homecoming night. Make the dance tomorrow night even better. So tomorrow night, Saturday night, is Cienega's homecoming dance. If you are going to that dance, thanks Stuco. Stuco has worked so hard this week to put on such a great dance. Vanessa Romeo, Miss Matsushino, both of them doing such a great job. Vanessa Romeo running the varsity and JV cheer squad tonight. Shout out to them once again. They're doing everything right now. Congratulations to everybody in Copper Thunder Marching Band for doing such a great job tonight. And please stay tuned, like I said, for these interviews coming up. Cienega has had nothing but good things happen to them tonight. Shout out to Mason Craig. My goodness, did that kid put on a performance. So now, please, you're in for a special treat. Please stay tuned for Copper Thunder Marching Band, since they did not get to do their halftime show due to those great homecoming floats. Here's Copper Thunder Marching Band. Let's take a listen. my favorite cheer. Okay, you see, it's right there sitting into the gate by cheerleading. Great job there by the Copper Thunder Marching Band. I'm so proud of them, like I've said all year long, so proud of everyone here at Cienega. Everyone has done such a great job. And now I'm looking for my sideline reporters here. Give us a moment while we get set up here. Oh, you're cool. Yep. All right, so great job tonight. I'm going to have my sideline reporters here interview. I believe we are doing Walker Forgetti and Nathan Peterson right now with Alec White, as well as Jacob Meeker Hackett if he decides to mosey his way on over there. I know he's not a huge fan of interviews. All right, so I'm going to turn this mic over to Alec White for this interview, three-way here with Jacob Meeker Hackett.
Alec here with three of the Cienega football seniors, Nathan Peterson, number 10, the wide receiver, Walker Forgetti, the quarterback, and Jacob Meeker Hackett, the kicker and punter. So first, it's senior night and homecoming night. What were your emotions tonight?
I mean, it's just we all knew this day was coming, and it hit us all quick. And for me, I got a little bit teary-eyed, and it's just this is the end, and I don't know what I'm doing after this.
You know, there's no denying we haven't had the season we wanted, but to come out here and have this win tonight, I think it meant a lot to this team, and I think it meant a lot to these seniors and these parents and our support group, and I just got to give all the thanks to God.
I think this was the win was really needed to help boost the team's emotions, and we just came out, did what we usually do.
You guys scored 22 points in the first quarter. How big was that momentum-wise? You guys have struggled offensively this year. Putting 22 points up on Buena, even though they're not great defensively, you guys still were able to find ways to get the ball into the end zone. How big was that, putting up such a big score deficit in the first quarter?
You know, I think it was honestly huge because it set the tone for the entire game, and the way we were able to come out and, you know, kind of smack them in the mouth, it really set the tone, and we were able to come out and we were able to get some of our less played guys in, and it was a great night for everybody here.
Got really nothing different to say. We just came out and did what we usually do, and it worked.
Not much to say after that. It's just we knew what we had to do. We weren't going to let them get the upset, and we just came out, punched in the mouth for 4 quarters.
What has been your favorite memory of the season?
You know, honestly, if I had to say it, probably tonight. Just seeing some of the brothers I've been here with for 4 years get the opportunities that they haven't, and being able to see everybody happy like we haven't had that joy this season yet, but tonight we had that joy that we felt in previous seasons.
I would say also tonight, just seeing everybody happy because football is supposed to be fun, and this was a fun night for everybody.
I'm going to have to jump right back on that bandwagon and say that tonight, because finally in that 4th quarter, we weren't all thinking the same thing of what's going to happen when that clock hits 000, and we just did what they do. That's my favorite.
All right, you guys have any plans for college, whether they include football or not? I'll start with Nathan.
I plan on either attending U of A or ASU, and just for the hell of it, just going out and trying out for long snapping.
I'd absolutely love to go to college for football, whether that's realistic or not. Hard to tell at this time, but I am going to college, and even if I don't get a scholarship, I would hope to walk on.
My plans are to go wherever I can get an offer if I get one, and if not, I plan on walking on at NAU or U of A.
All right, thank you guys for your time tonight. Great game, and good luck against South Point next week.
Thank you.
All right, I'm going to hand it off to Jillian Summers. She's got more interviews on the way.
Yeah, thanks to Jillian Summers here, our second sideline reporter. They're going to do a little quick shift and play. I apologize for the camera work right now. It's
All right,
a little,
I'm here
choppy.
with Eddie Bensing, Tristan Jury, and Will Walker. So, what was one of your guys' favorite memories from the season?
I think Tucson High, because our game was just crazy with all the rain and it was very intense.
I'm not sure if I can exactly point out one as much as I can our whole middle half of our season being insane games within 6 points all the time.
Yeah, just the full season in general, but one point that kind of sticks out to me is us just never giving up and going to Tucson High and coming out in that game, and we're still just so hyped and so ready to play a football game, even though previous games haven't gone our way. So just that we still were winning, and the walk to the field, we were just ready to go right away.
Very cool. Now, like Will did say, the season did start out kind of slow for you guys. What were some of the raw emotions that you felt at the beginning of the season since it's your senior year?
Well, knowing that we didn't have that many returning varsity players was kind of like, it was hard to realize, but we kind of stuck it together and we just made it work.
Like raw emotion, we were pretty mad. I mean, filling huge shoes, state semifinal team, and coming out 0-4 is just something you don't want to do. But we obviously pulled it together and we just fought and we came out how we wanted to.
Yeah, I mean, just what they said, but also just to add, honestly, I can't remember what I was just about to say. I had it in my mind. Just to say, I agree. It's hard to fill in the shoes. It's easy to point fingers when you're down like that, but there were times that people were pointing fingers, but we finally stuck together and we just decided no more excuses. We're gonna take ownership for these mistakes and we're gonna fix them, and then we ended up improving and being one of the best teams in our section, Tucson High, last week. So I'm really proud of this team and how we stuck together.
Awesome. So as in any sport, there are always injuries. There are always setbacks, and football is clearly no different. Eddie over here has a limp when we came and got him for the interview. So have you guys had any injuries? Has the team had very many setbacks just from the injuries and such?
Yeah, it's hard to put on one when you've had as many injuries as we have. But this school is like kind of known for next man up. We never sit and cry on our injuries. We just kind of you're expected to fill shoes when someone goes down. So it's bad when someone goes down, but at the same time you gotta be ready to go.
Yeah, I'll just go off what he said. We're not gonna make excuses for losing just off excuses, but or we're not gonna make excuses just off injuries. But we've stuck together, and people are getting healthy, and we're hitting our stride right at the end. Hopefully, we keep saying we're going to play our Super Bowl next week against South Point. It's going to be a big game, and we're going to have some fun. Hopefully, we'll have a lot of support that game.
Just like Tristan said, next man up. That's our motto.
Awesome. And since you are all seniors, do you guys have any plans for college? Do you guys hope to play in college?
I'm not really sure, honestly. I hope so, but only the future can tell, honestly.
I love football. It's a great sport. It's taught me a lot about my character and what I do under pressure and stuff. But I'm just waiting to let the wind take me where it goes. I mean, I've been playing with this group of kids for 8+ years, so it's good. It's gonna, if I go somewhere, it's gonna be insanely different. It's gonna be culture shock. So we'll just see.
Yeah, just wherever the wind blows, really, like Tristan says. But I mean, I've had a couple places look, but I'm not too. It really just depends on. I have to be in the right situation for me. It's the best way to put it. I'm not going to go somewhere just to play football. I got to have the right situation for my future, because I understand future's a fun. I mean, football's a fun game, but I have to be able to prepare for my future while doing it.
Very cool. Thank you guys very much for coming down and interviewing with me. We wish you the best of luck in your college endeavors. Thank you guys. Back to you.
Alrighty, thank you, Jillian. We appreciate it. We appreciate everything that this club has done for us, and now we're gonna get on screen here. But Alec White, it's been a pleasure commentating with you. It's been a pleasure knowing you. I've known you since sophomore year, and you know this is it, buddy.
This is our last time commentating high school football. Hopefully, we'll be able to move on and maybe do some professional work later on in our careers.
I'm definitely looking to do some girls basketball, boys basketball this season.
Yep.
So we're not done yet. This is just it for football.
Yep.
But this is Alyssa Lubin.
And I'm Alec White, and we're signing off from Cienega High School football. Our last time doing a Bobcat TV game. Cienega wins by a score of 43-22.
Have a good night, everyone. Have a good weekend. Drive safe. Click that seatbelt.